Hello, I'm hopefully back. Hello, if you're just joining for the first time, I know you can't see me, but many people didn't like the camera angle, so I tried to make it a little bit more doable for you to see. Wait just a second. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a stencil that I like. And I feel like for something so little, I will need a stencil that has a very small pattern. Oh, that just reminded me. I have an embossing folder that I want to use. Alright, let's see. Guess maybe try that stencil. Kind of a wonky little thing. And while I'm grabbing that, I'm going to grab my embossing folder. Yeah. Okay, totally forgot that I have this embossing folder. And this month I am doing mushroom themed things, so I might do something with this. We'll set it out. Hello, hello. Yes, welcome back if you were on part 1. Sorry about that. I had to leave kind of quickly because I thought we were leaving at 1:30 to pick up my son's girlfriend, but she got done with something sooner. And it's raining outside. I did not want her just sitting in the rain. Okay, so if you weren't at that one, I am trying to embellish and come up with an idea for these vintage slides. I got them a long time ago, so I can't remember where I got these ones specifically. I'm going to try, I'm going to try a different ink color. I always do brown, but I have all of these new inks. So let's take a peek here and see what other colors. My kitty is sleeping and it's so cute. He is in here still. Let's see. Will you be able to see him is the question. He's the little orange fluff ball on. I can't zoom in. He's on the blanket though. He's so little. All right, I shouldn't have messed with the angle because now it's gonna be hard to get back. All right. I think I'm gonna try this color called, no, wait, sorry. Ooh, I really like peeled paint. No, I'm gonna try bundled sage. Okay, it's so hard to just get right back into a project. Yeah, I knew that by leaving would delay me a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna take bundled sage. Probably mixed with some other colors that were on this little thing, but that's okay. And, oh, this is like a really thick stencil. So it's almost like I need a brush. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. This is... Let me see before I move it all. Okay, I guess that's okay. I don't know, this must be a thick stencil because it's like the ink is not going down onto the slide, if that makes sense. Very great. Well, that ended up real messy, so we're not doing that again. It's fine, but anyways, I think I'm just going to, and hello, if you're just joining, I'm working on a project that's so tiny that I feel like normally you can kind of see what I'm doing on my desk even when we're far away, but this project especially, it's so tiny that I realize you cannot see a dang thing. But like I was mentioning on my first live stream, I will film a tabletop view of this project, so it will be a little bit easier to see. All right, I'm going to just like layer some little embellishments on until I'm happy with it. I'm gonna cut, I have this little circle one. See, this is, yeah, you know what? I want you to see what I'm doing, but for some reason when it's not on my face, I almost feel like we're not even on the live stream together, so I wanted to give it a try because I felt bad. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this shut. Hello, how's everyone today? Oh man, I was gone for like not very long at all and my glue dried up. All right, glue this shut. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to do with this embossing folder. If I want to do anything, I wanted to do something that had to do with mushrooms, or I want to incorporate mushrooms, I guess. All right. I'm just gonna play around with a couple of these embellishments to see what I like. Something like that. Okay, maybe I do that, and then word stickers might be a fun thing to use. I don't use word stickers very often, but I have these right here. I kind of feel like that might be the perfect little finishing touch. Ooh, maybe I should put some cheesecloth. Maybe that would be a nice little touch, huh? I'm gonna grab that. When in doubt, cheesecloth it out. I got a couple orders on my website in like yesterday and the day before, and I have those all packaged over here, and those will go out when I pick up Arlo later today. So if you're someone waiting for, or not waiting because you would have just ordered it, but if you just ordered something from my website Stash, then on the way. I don't have any open orders, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna take a little piece of cheesecloth and kind of place it on the corner. Yeah. Figure out where I need glue. I will hold this up to the camera in just a moment, and then maybe we can just chat for a few. I want to hold my kitty up again in case anyone's on here who hasn't seen him yet. Huh, Sandra Tombo Mono, you're giving me are you giving me kitty name ideas? Doesn't he? Oh, Jen, sorry. Hopefully you saw Sandra was answering what glue I'm using. So did Lori. Yes, Tombo Mono Aqua. I do link it in my description a lot, but I didn't this time. I think I just got some more in my Amazon package, actually. I actually got a few fun things in the mail. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, word sticker, because I felt like this was missing something. Don't do that there. I did also want to add some of this cello tape. I feel like it would go along so well with a vintage slide. Excuse me. Jeez. I want a very thin piece though. And where might it be? If you were a vintage slide, where would you have some discolored tape? Maybe like on the edge or something. Sorry, I'm overthinking this. So I'm just gonna go for it. It's probably not. I think next time I'll put the vintage tape down first, or the cello tape. I always forget what this is called by Tim Holtz, but whatever this tape stuff is. Let me show you what we've got so far. I want to add. Okay, is there a delay? It looks so slow when I was putting this up to the camera, but there's that. It's so tiny, it's really hard to show you. Okay, a word sticker. Try that out. Hi, Dawn. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Okay, word sticker. Maybe. These are like single words, so, well, let's just choose this one right here. Story, it says. Oops. That story went everywhere. All right, I'm gonna take that same green ink that I used on the stencil and just kind of go around the outside of this word sticker. I'm gonna add a little dab of glue as well. Then we'll put this here. I feel like the word sticker was a good choice. I feel like it needed something. I have a show this weekend. I haven't had any time to prepare. Well, you'll get it. You always do. Marissa, hello. And yes, I have a new kitten. I showed it in the, this live stream was kind of cut into two by accident. And he's sleeping right now, so I don't want to wake him up, but I promise I'll pick him up in just a few, or I'll show you him. But he's a tiny little orange kitten. You probably saw a picture. He's so sweet. So this is what I'm thinking. Something like that. Now, I like the idea too of adding a little hole punch and then you have it be a dangle, but I don't think I'm going to do that to all of them. I'm not sure. I also really like using these in a journal. I just did it with one of my journals and put it on the edge of a paper. And you could use it just like a little side tuck, if that makes sense. That. All right. Yeah, so I think these are fun to make. So I will probably continue making some more for my packs. But those are so little to work on that I'm not going to do any more of those right now. There was something else I was going to do. Was it the embossing? I don't remember. Let me think. Embossing. I'm writing down a list in my head because there were a few things that I wanted to work on. And I can't quite remember. There's some more of this tape. I'm trying to keep all of my supplies kind of together. I really like this acrylic drawer set that I have all of my Tim Holtz stuff in. I am enjoying that. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of school and being in the craft room. I mean, this is kind of the first day, so I think it makes sense why I feel unorganized and everything everywhere. I think I want to try out one of these embossing folders because I'm debating. So, okay, let me emboss something, do a little project, and then you guys might have to help me. I think I'm gonna have to decide between this and whatever else I emboss for the item that I'm trying to come up with. And I don't know what tier it's gonna be for, I just know how many items in my head I need to create. So let's grab my embossing machine, or whatever you call it. I got some glassine bags, or maybe they're vellum. I'm thinking that these might be fun to emboss. But did I get these for my 5, 10, and 15 packs? I don't remember. Oh, I probably did because I got 2 packs of them. All right, these are for a different idea. Well, let's see what else we have that we can emboss. Emboss, I said. I was almost thinking an envelope, but I'm already doing an envelope, so no, that would not work. I have these coin envelopes, but that could work. This is kind of a big image. However, it would take up, that might be fun. And then like ink it and stuff. I'm not sure what else I would do to it, but let's try that. Oh, let's see. I bought some of the 4-pack Tim Holtz stamps from Michael's a couple weeks ago when they were buy one get one 50% off. I haven't been to Michael's in a while. I'm not sure which stamps, but that's exciting. Do you mean like rubber stamps? Not rubber stamps. I wanted to say that I am obsessed with my Halloween stamp set from Tim Holtz, and I'm excited for October to use it. Okay, I'm going to take and emboss. Okay, in case anyone else is here that wanted to see my kitty, sorry, I did show him in my first live. Oh my god, I can't. I'm just gonna take the risk of taking you off here. I should have known that was gonna screw things up. Hopefully there's not much of a delay, but it's never a good idea to move the angle. Right, I'm gonna. Are we even? Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. Did I make you move? Oh, he's. Oh. Just want to show you how big he is. How little, rather. He is seriously perfect. Look at that. Oh. Oh my gosh. So there you go. I'm gonna let him be. Okay, I was hoping that I didn't mess that up again. Okay, let's get back to work. Oh, stamp pads. Oh, like ink. I think that's what you mean. Sorry, I don't. Look at that. Kind of line it up so that the main picture is in the middle of that. Speaking of Michael's, Lori, I just got an email that I had a rewards like coupon or something to use. So I might have to go quite soon. Okay, I guess figuring out the sandwiches on a die cutting machine is just never fun. That one doesn't fit. Okay, know, there's another, oh, I accidentally did two, but that's okay. I'm gonna do this one too. These came from Michael's, so let's emboss something else. I'm gonna come over here and just take a peek at what I've got. What was I originally saying I was gonna? Oh, I like the glassine bag idea. Honestly, I could buy more, so maybe I should just do one. Yeah, okay. The ones that I have, I forgot that I purchased them for a different idea, so that's fine. We'll just use one, and then I can buy more if I decide that I want to use these. All right. So only thing with this is that it's, you know what? I don't like that. I know there's ways that you can. It's too long for the embossing folder. I know there's different things I could do. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not dealing with it. We need to find something shorter. Oh, I do have. Okay, this could. No, it's tiny. Well, maybe these little coin envelopes are actually perfect then. All right, I have a couple of things to try. I have these small little bags, and then I also have these little vellum pockets, which could be cute because the main item's going to be a vellum envelope, so we could do lots of vellum. That could go. But I sort of want to try out, see this, okay. I'm going to fold the flap down so that hopefully it's not too tall. There we go. I'm putting both of the things that I want to emboss in the folder because they will fit just fine. Thank you. He is a precious little baby. For sure. Very playful too. Alright. Okay, I want to get this out of the way and then I can show you the embossed pieces. Yeah, the only thing about going this route with an embossed like policy envelope or whatever is I always feel like I need to do something more to it. I'm not sure what else I could do right now because my brain's not quite there. Okay, that's pretty cute. Just make sure it can open up. Let me take some ink and I'm going to ink it up so that I can show you a little better. I'm going to use the back of some paper here, and I don't want to go too heavy on this, but okay, there we go. So I'm just going to lightly kind of go, or I'm trying to go lightly over the whole policy envelope here, this little miniature one, so that the embossed areas get the ink. That's actually so cute just by itself. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm having to clear my throat 500 times. That actually is just so cute. I mean, it's so, there's not a whole lot to it, but it's so cute. Then, let's see, we had this little miniature treat bag. Oh, it might be too thin because I can see that there are little like or so, depending on which item they are. So I want to keep that in mind. That looks pretty cool, but since the paper is a little too thin, probably won't use this. But let's see how these worked. These are policy envelopes from, or they call, sorry, coin envelope from Dollar Tree. And let's see, we'll just ink this one as well. When you guys emboss, do you have a preference if the embossed area is raised on the front or indented on the front? Is there a right way to do that? I never actually know. I just randomly will emboss and I just use whatever side happens to be the front. All right, Birdie, we hear you. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna do the back side too, because I think looking at this, the raised image ended up on the back, and I think I like the raised image better. Especially because I can ink it. I was just thinking I could try a little bit of a green ink over on the, there's like leaves, I guess you could say. Yeah, some greener, oh, this green ink actually kind of odd. Oh, I know why it's odd to me, because it's a regular distress ink and it's not an oxide, and I think I'm so used to how the oxides work. That makes sense. So I'm the odd one because I just wasn't used to it. All right, finally show you this one. Okay, and here is this. And again, I accidentally did this one on the, like, I guess you would call this the back. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine actually how it is. But I inked both sides, but you can see this is the, yeah, the raised image area, and you can see it a lot better. So that's kind of cool. So since I already know that these little treat bags here are too thin, there's probably things I could do, but I'm not going to mess with that. I'm curious, first of all, which image you guys like better. The several mushrooms or the one mushroom? Several or one? So we're just talking about the image. And then do you like the vellum or the coin envelope? Vellum or coin envelope? Huh. Because if I used the vellum, I feel like I would have to choose this image right here. It's so there, because these are so small that, I mean, you could, let's see. I could just try it out, I suppose. I really like the vellum, I think, is what I'm trying to get at. I could just do a mixture. You know what? I don't want to actually get my embossing back out, but either way. Let's ink this one here while we're here. Let's see. Let's try this color, Rusty Hinge. Ooh, it's like a red. That's kind of what I was thinking. Might look cool. If I do kind of a red on the center part, and then a green, yeah, the green, I don't know, on the outer, it might look kind of cool. Maybe I need to stick to oxides. I think I like how the oxides work best. I'm pretty sure I have a green oxide. Don't want to step on the kitty. Here we go. Yes, I'm going to use pine needles. I need to organize my inks very badly. It's a little hard to get a like precise color when you're using like this dauber, but I think it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Or does it? All right, let me show you. This is kind of cool to do different colors. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like. I really like, I'm kind of talking to myself, I know. Isn't that always? I like the rusty hinge color. Wait, is that? I'm confused which one it is. Is that? No, that was peeled paint. Rusty hinge. Alrighty. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard decision. I actually really like this with the different colors. It's a little bit more effort, but it looks pretty cool. Well, that's a tough decision. I'm not sure. I feel like I would still want to either add something to this or instead, where did the vellum go? Ooh. I'm losing everything. Here's the vellum. Okay. Then I was looking for the, here we go. Yeah, I was thinking I could either add something to these to make them. Oh, Erica, I just read. Where did I put your painting? Up there. Yes. Is that where you see it? Yep. Of course I put it up. Yes, anyways. I would either want to do something more to these, but I like this one especially. I like it just how it is. Bex, well, I didn't really announce it anywhere. That's how you missed it, I suppose. I will post some pictures today, but I just want to be kind of quiet about it. We just got him yesterday, and it was a really hectic day because half of my morning was spent by almost getting scammed by someone. Luckily, anyways, that's a long story, and I'll explain it later. So I'll show you guys him again in a minute, but he's sleeping so quietly. Anyways, yeah, I really like this one. So what I was thinking is, because I still want to do something a little bit more to this, instead of doing something more to the actual policy envelope, maybe I could just like add a tag or something. Yeah, something like that. That could work. Like for now, I'll just grab one and have it be a quick little tag. Maybe a manila tag if I have any. Yeah, like this would be the perfect size for this. So I just maybe I'll make it more of a duo situation. Do something to the tag, or I could keep it kind of blank. I mean, I have so many Tim Holtz things that I'm working with this month that I could easily add something on that. Okay, well, I will figure out what my items are this month, and that will tell me what I need to be focusing on. The thing I was thinking about the cute little vellum pocket is that this vintage slide could fit in there perfectly. It is kind of like dimensional though. Ooh, I have to keep that in. Oh no, Piper, no. I hate having to think about things being too dimensional for an envelope. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna do it if I want to do it. All right. I kind of need to clean this stuff up because next I'm going to be working on making my 5, 10, and 15 piece packs. So I just don't want anything out distracting me. So, do you guys have any plans for this weekend? Erica, you would think, but I don't know. Have you mailed a lot of things? So the problem is, I've had things sent back to me if the, like, sent back to me and it will just say that I need more postage. Like sometimes if it's not 100% even across the whole envelope. Does that make sense? So like if there's like a little bump in it, like even if you have like an eyelet in something, sometimes that can be, sometimes they will say that that makes it non-machinable if it's not completely even all the way across. Yes, non-machinable. Definitely might have to do that. You're right. I think that would be the only holdup is the non-machinable. Those aren't actually, that would be fine. Because I think I'm set on the vintage slide. So I will figure that out. Sometimes when I pack things, like if I have something that's like a little bit thicker, like say like this might work. And if I package it like right next to one another, something like that, it works sometimes, but it's just hard sometimes when I'm packaging 200 of these to remember to package everyone's very specific. Okay, so yeah, I think I need to get my Patreon counts going so I know what I'm making and how many I'm making and all of that. Put all my potential items together. So now I'm just going to clean up and I'll keep the camera on so we can kind of hang a little bit. I'll show you my kitty again in just a sec. I want to pick him up, but I want to at least clean this stuff up real fast here. Oops. Oh, I have a new, I guess I didn't tell you, I got a new rug also. I'll have to show you in a second as well. All right. Put that there and that there and this and that and that and this. That's over here. All right. I have a lot of like little projects happening right now. Oh, Bex, if you're still in here, I got your package. I have a handful of packages that I just got in the mail, and I think I'm just going to film a very easy like happy mail video. Yeah, although I know the stuff you sent me, Bex, was just, you were just sending that to me, but just saying. Oh yeah, because I got some of the new Tim Holtz fabric in the mail to go with my journals. Okay, guys, I'm gonna, oh my god, I want to take this off and show you what he's doing right now. Okay, I'm hoping that I don't knock us off again. There we go, I did it. Oh my god, I can't, someone's gonna have to take a screenshot of this. Can I take a screenshot without messing it up? He just can't be bothered. Oh, are you gonna stretch? Oh. Well, he's just the cutest thing. So this is my busy rug. I do really like it. I needed something new. I didn't, yeah. The one that I had, my dog peed on it. I don't let him in here, but he happened to get in here and he peed on it. And I just couldn't take the chance of, number one, getting dog pee smell out is possible. But I do a lot of things on the floor at times. Like, yeah, anyways, you know, like I'll have like, if I have a large piece of fabric, I might have to like put it out on the floor for just like a quick second or something like that. Yeah, and I don't want to take the risk ever of dog pee being on anything that I'm making. And yeah, yes, we did adopt a kitty yesterday, actually. So I'm gonna put you back on here, and then I can actually try to read the comments. Whoopsies. There we go. Yes, we did. Oh, baby, thank you. I don't have him named yet. I actually really like the name Ernie. I don't know if Sandra's still in here. She suggested that name. I think that's actually really cute. I said it to my son earlier when we were picking his girlfriend up, and he liked that. So we put that in the maybe pile. We also, we really like Winston. I think that's like the top running. But this morning my daughter was not too 100% set on it. Oh, I caught the first part of the live. Arlo's legs all better. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. Yeah, Arlo. I think that Arlo had like really strong growing pains, either that or maybe she like pulled a muscle or something because her pain started the night before. So she stayed home yesterday because of leg pain. And she was actually limping on it, and she can be a bit dramatic, but she, even when I was like, she didn't think I was looking, she was limping quite a bit. So she definitely had some pain, but I probably could have sent her to school. It's just, it's so hard when you have to make that call first thing in the morning. Like, yeah, I just didn't want to, it was going to be the second day of school, and yeah, anyways, so it seems fine today. So I thought maybe I would have to take her to the doctor, but I think maybe not. I think I'm going to work on my 5, 10, 15 piece packs or journals. I don't know. This is the fabric that I will be using though for my journal tier members, just the regular journal tier members. I'll just give you guys a quick peek while you're here. There's a nice variety of, these are all Tim Holtz fabrics. And I have a bunch actually, but ooh, this is my absolute favorite. So there's a bunch in there, but I have a ton of his fabrics. And so I think my journal tier, I should have looked before, is possibly sold out. I think there still might be a spot in the large journal tier. Could I be wrong? I did announce that in Patreon, and I was so busy yesterday that I didn't think to look and let anyone know. Charlotte, there's never too much vellum. Hi, Tammy. I love so much vellum for sure. So for my large journal members, it's the Crown of Thorns 2.0. I'm doing something like this, which will be a Tim Holtz folio style. Like that. I think for my smaller one signature journals, I think I'm also going to try to do a smaller version of a one signature journal that has like a folio fold out thing too. So I'm gonna play around with that later today, probably later this weekend actually. What was I doing? I feel like I was gonna show you something or answer a question. Oh, it seems like there is a delay. Is it going really slow? Is there a delay? I'm saying that and typing it in the comments because I don't know if you guys can see me. Oh yeah, Anna, okay, wait, sorry, let me read that again. Is the cat the same breed as the other one? Gotcha. Yes, well, I was told that he was a coon. My kitty that passed away, this baby, he was half Maine Coon. I don't know if people ever really know for sure unless they're like breeding, but so yeah, this one's supposed to be a quarter Maine Coon, but we kind of got him knowing that like sometimes yeah, I found out that buying animals from online is just yeah, I don't know. It's not fun. Almost got scammed. This little guy cost a lovely $30. A $30 rehoming fee. So I feel like, yeah. I mean, the lady seemed super sweet. What was her? Yeah, the lady. I keep saying the lady. The person that I bought him from. She seemed super great, and she showed me pictures of the dad. I think so. The dad was half Maine Coon, and he looked exactly like our kitty. And then I saw pictures of the mom as well. So she seemed quite trustworthy. But just saying, it made me realize when I was looking for cats that, oh my gosh, buying online, I would be so nervous if I was trying to buy like a full breed animal. I mean, I guess, yeah, you have to do that a lot more careful and buy it from like a reputable. Now I see why people go through like, I don't know, not sellers, but yeah, you probably get what I'm saying. Anyways, going to go ahead and I think I'm gonna start making up my little journal packs that I need to do. So I'll probably let you guys go because I'm gonna be moving all around the room. I kind of wanted to do a little tester live stream. Starting next week, I plan to do, okay, good. No delay for you, Beck. In the comments, because sometimes I don't know if what you're seeing is like real time. I think there's a tiny little delay, but on my screen, it was showing me like in slow motion. Yeah, I just realized I'm wearing my son's sweatshirt. Okay. I plan to be back like full-time doing live streams again starting next week. I will probably go back to the old thing where I don't really have a schedule, but I will come on when I can during the day hours. So I hope to see you guys and hang out with you again. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. So let me show, I'm going to show you him for the last, I clicked off of it. Okay, we're back. I have to show you. I hope you guys have a good day. Yeah. He just sleeps so hard when he does sleep. How do you not mess with a kitten? I say tickle tickle. Okay, I'll leave you alone. No, he's twitching. Alright guys, you'll see lots of him coming soon, so I'll see you later. Bye.